Hello, my dear students. Most students believe their memory is weak. But what if I tell you that is not the real problem? Students usually forget because they study in the wrong way. And the good news is memory can be trained. Today, I will show you a very simple note taking method that helps your brain to remember what you study. If you study the right way, your brain will remember what you learn. And the method I am about to show you is surprisingly simple. It trains the brain to organize knowledge and revisit it at the right time. When that happens, learning moves from short term memory to long term memory. Many students study sincerely. They underline important lines, they read the same chapter again and again, but when they enter the exam hall, their mind suddenly becomes blank. If this has happened to you, do not worry. It does not mean you are weak. It simply means your brain was not trained to remember effectively. Today, we will learn how to fix that. Just last week, a student came to me with the same problem. He said, "Sir, I studied the whole chapter the night before the exam, but the next morning I could remember only the headings." And that is exactly why I say we need a better way of studying. Let me share something interesting. I learnt a technique from Professor Alka Prakash of Singapore. Year after year, her students were scoring excellent marks. Other teachers asked her the secret. Her answer was very simple. "I only teach my students how to make notes properly," she said. Most students study in ways that do not help memory. They keep reading again and again, but they don't think. And they often try to revise everything just before the exam. But the brain does not remember this way. The brain remembers when it thinks actively and revisits ideas over time. Now, here is the method. When you open your notebook, you see two pages, isn't it? One page on the left and another page on the right. This simple arrangement becomes a powerful learning tool. On the left page, write what you already know, ideas that feel familiar, concepts that you understand easily, etc. On the right page, write what your brain is still struggling with, such as ideas which are new or difficult. Very simple, isn't it? Left page, familiar ideas. Right page, what you are still learning. You will notice that most of your notebook will fill on the left side. But the right page is where the real learning happens. Most students ignore this page, but this page decides your marks. Why? Because these are the ideas which your brain still needs to understand. Here is a very important rule. Reading alone is not learning. Reading fills the eyes, but thinking fills the brain. So, whenever you revise, ask yourself questions. What does this mean? Why is this important? Can I explain it to someone else? Remember, if you think, you learn. If you only read, you forget. Memory becomes strong when learning is spread over time. Day 1, study and write your notes. After about 1 week, revise only the right page. After 1 month, rewrite the unclear ideas. After 3 months, revise again. And if the subject is difficult, review it once more after 6 months. Remember, you don't need to do everything every day. Just follow the process. These time gaps help the brain to convert learning into long-term memory. But even the best method will not work if your mind is distracted, because your mind needs three things: energy, consistency, and focus. So, what should you do? Study in short, focused sessions, take small breaks, and most importantly, while studying, keep your phone away. Better still, switch it off, because the brain needs silence to think clearly. Even one notification can break your concentration. So beware. The brain remembers things that have meaning. Imagine a medical student studying about the human heart. He is not just reading the words in a chapter. He knows one day this knowledge may save someone's life. So, when learning has meaning and purpose, memory becomes powerful. So, always ask yourself, how will this knowledge help me? Where can I use it? How will it make me better? And so on. Now, let us bring everything together: good notes, active thinking, revision over time, and learning with meaning. When these four come together, memory becomes powerful. So remember this formula: notes plus thinking plus time plus meaning equal to strong memory. If this helped you, don't just watch, apply it today and write in the comments, I will study smart, not just study hard. And also tell me, what is your biggest challenge? Is it focus, distractions, or exam fear? Your answers will help me prepare the next video. Until we meet again, keep learning, keep improving, and always believe in yourself. Because when you learn the right way, your effort turns into confidence, and confidence can change your life. It will lead to success. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you for your time and attention.